Nobody gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Damn! I'm just roasting her shit. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer in the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Kaya. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls into the floor and the crumbs spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Easy, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let's see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab... You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Which I haven't yet. And Jesse liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Why you throw me under the bus like that? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Damn. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Oh, they about to fade! Maybe you're just jealous that Jesse appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would literally go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ew. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one... I know what you thinking. You thinking like this a random game, chat, right? I got suggested this game, all right, to play, chat, and for YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Yeah, we gonna get into it. I know nothing about it. I mean, what it says right here, write poems for your crush and experience the terror of school romance. And we're gonna get into it. That's it. That's it. We're just gonna get into it. And I pay so you better. What's that mean? What do you mean? So I better. What do you mean? Our characters in this game are over the age of 18. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. That's good. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. I do have anxiety, but it's not that bad, so we good. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Altering game content warnings can be enabled in the game settings menu at any time. What does this mean? No? Or yes? No? Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Nah. No, you want to go in here blind, so we press a no? No spoiler. Okay, I figured. Okay. No spoilers. Okay, I want to make sure. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game age rating in your region, and you consent to expose of highly disturbing content. All right, man. All right. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Alright. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it, chat. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Is there an auto thing? Yeah, I want an auto. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and frequently. Wait. More and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. She's getting pipes, but we ain't gonna talk about it. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I'm not the best reader, so this gonna break me. However, I just sighed, idle in front of the crosswalk, and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jesse. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't know what. I don't want them to think we were a couple or something. Oh shit. Fine. Oh no. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we jog near the street, we become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jesse, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? Hey, what the fuck are you talking about? I told you already I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I'm not. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Tori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content. Just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Damn! Your happiness is really important to me, you know? I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you are not used to the real world. You trust me, right? It made me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. You'll at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why'd I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised that you let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. This music is just crazy. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Tori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. Tori? Best reader NA. Fuck no. Tori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you could come to my club. Uh-oh. Sorry. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meaning, Sorry is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Motherfucker, why would you do that? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, motherfucker. I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let her alongside. Fine. Oh! Hold on. Whoa! Oh, how do I save? How do I save? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't know why it cut out like that. Are we back? Tell me y'all back. Tell me y'all back. Type in the chat. Tell me y'all back. Alright, let's continue. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go. What? Okay. What? Yeah, I don't know what happened. The stream just like cut off, but if it cuts off again, I'm gonna restart it. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. What? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visited. Sayori, full of energy, squeaks open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Well, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorry, always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh no. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jesse, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I didn't know my name. Other words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible... What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets booty. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears to comparatively more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Jesse. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels... Wait, whoa. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Jesse. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Yeah, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? Those have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's between widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
What?
Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like the little cats. These whiskers are donned with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at making Natsuki. What's up? What's good? Let me see. So I had no idea you were so good at baking Natsuki. Who's in this? Who's in this? Yo, Gordo, what's good?
What the fucking game you fucking playing?
Nah, bro, my homeboy George told me to play this, so we've been playing a playthrough of it right now.
Oh my lord.
I'll get to you in a minute. I had no idea you were so good at baking Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then
Dana, you won't turn off the. You won't turn off the monitor.
I promise the whole game isn't a dating sim. No, I already know. It gave me like 3 or 4 warnings about crazy shit. This game's gonna take a crazy turn. I already know it. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. All of them are above 18, so I'm not a pedophile. Just throwing that out there. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. What's up? What are you talking about? Well, what do you mean? The warning said in the beginning of the game that all these girls are above 18. That's what it said. So
yeah, that's pause.
That's what it said. So I don't want to hear nothing about anybody. All right, anyway. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing off her face. I turn the
Can we play a man game, CD?
Gordo, get your bitch ass up. I gotta turn you down. Hold on. I'll play with you here. I'll play with you here in like an hour or 2. No, actually,
yo, this will make me fall asleep.
Alright, hold on. Oh, I gotta move my camera. You can't see everything. Hold on. I gotta put this over here. I'm trying to like. Oh, baby, you're gonna have to move. You're in the way. You're just in the way of the camera, baby. So they can see the letters and stuff. Right. This way. Right there. Okay, you're good. Baby, it's a game. Calm down.
There's Africa.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet, full of flavor, I wonder if she made it to herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I feel like I'm getting drugged. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Nothing. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start with your own club? How you could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get in the literature club, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there are more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Monic. Here, I'm gonna let it read on.
Monica's the last tone is now a little.
Monica, the last tone. You a little G. Rep your set in Who Kingdom right now. Do it. Raise your hand. Tell me where you from. What's good? Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Monica is the last one. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festivals much more important. Oh shit!
Tapped 3 gifted a tier 1 subscription to Monica's the last tone. Thanks for looking out for the Who Kingdom. Get him a Rona now. Oh shit.
Yeah, get him a Rona right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to get myself a Rona. Monica is the last one. What does that mean? Okay, I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why all are so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Nah, I have a feeling this shit gonna get weird. I ain't gonna lie. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Jesse, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. The Tsuki head suddenly perks up. Uh-oh. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is so amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's so obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, let's just say you gotta read Not Tatsuki. Alright, bet. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so bro, I'm not a good reader, so I apologize. Deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of humor lately. Did I say horror or humor? I said horror. Oh, I said humor. Did it? I don't know. Wait, you can go back, right? No, it doesn't matter. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at this minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. Natsuki. You can't have anything. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give It Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Yuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why don't you care? Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. What's she writing about? No, she writing about some crazy shit. That caged animal shit. That's what she writing about. Sharing that level of... Okay, I already read that. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Fuck. Yeah, you ain't like that. You ain't a Pokemon. You ain't a Pokemon, man. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Huh? I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Well, I sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Silence. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jesse? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Alright. Sorry, chat. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Damn, they're all looking crazy at me. All 4 girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Jesse, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision with it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with. Right? Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one of the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Aw, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignments. Writing a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all... Monica looks over at me once more. Jesse, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my meteoric writing skills? I already feel that anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Jesse, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well. Yay. Alright. With that, the 2 of us depart from the classroom and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Well, I really be happy spending every day at school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh, alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Writing a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What, dude, what is this shit, bro? Headphones. Massacre. Anime. Passion. Games. Suicide. Journey. Determination. Precision, bliss, joy, smile, malicious anxiety, breathe, rose, inferno, climax, universe, awesome. stream. Peace, graveyard proof. Fireworks. Laugh. Explode. What the fuck? Hey, we just played Last of Us. Let's do Fireflies. Flying. Destiny. Insight. Adventure. Empty. There we go. Alright. Made a poem, chat. I don't fucking know. What the fuck? Hi again, Jesse. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jesse. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Siori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. At least, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in their club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Simply defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jesse always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Siori, that's because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Jesse can't become good friends too? Siori? As usually, Siori seems oblivious to the weird situation she flooded me into. Oh, Yuri brought you something today, you know. Wait, Siori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it's not really. It's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is How Is This Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. That really settled in. I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expressions like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I feel like I'm a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I can close my eyes and end up listening in on Yuri's conversation with Monica. Well, we're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and wait, what is this? I don't know. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if they come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after that, they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Yuri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her debating deliberately like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thing. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we'll still need to work out the details of this event itself. Shit, what the fuck? Caught myself smiling. In the end, Yuri is still herself, her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would like to see the world through her eyes. Make it to the festival, that's all you gotta do. No, I got this. Ooh-ah. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see Monica overwhelmed. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least you give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten. straighten it out. Then you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. Isn't straight either. And there is a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe it off the stain with my finger, but nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Damn! I'm just roasting her shit. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer in the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it was to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. I'm gonna let you know, if this shit has any type of like, I don't want to get banned. I just want to let you know. If you ever, have you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means oops, it got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazers buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls her around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Yo! Alright. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we're really better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come. Yo, George, what? Yo, yo, what the fuck? So you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay, Jesse, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I don't know what the fuck it says. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you... Yo, I don't know, bro. Like, what the fuck is this shit? By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find such inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's reading, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I could already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri read reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, am I about to read my shit? Who should I show my poem to first? I don't know if this is I don't know which one to pick. Let's pick Monica. Yesterday she... What the fuck is that smell? Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Jesse. Have a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share the poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahaha. Don't worry, Jesse. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sari would say. Is that so? You and Sarah are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we might be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it differently ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of gentle feels to it. I can tell she liked exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Yeah, well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing like this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. So I have to read a poem. Okay. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. I'll tell you that. Alright. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkles protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retains. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinity. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Is it me? Alright. So what did you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that's kind of the style. This kind of style has got pretty popular nowadays. What are your thoughts? I can tell you my thoughts, but I'm gonna keep it to myself, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what she's talking about. Yeah, that's the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Yeah, let me hear this. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Well, I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And empathy. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. I know what it is. I ain't stupid. Okay. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all some freaks. Y'all some little freaks. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. All these motherfuckers is freaks. I could already tell. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. These motherfuckers is weird. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down or in the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori, fuck it. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Jesse. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer after all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah, jeez. I'm sure your opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you didn't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people do, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jesse poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Oh, shit. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet and against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really just happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like what I said before, Jesse. Deep down, you're not a selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hey, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Oh, bars! I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. Oh, damn! She's spitting! That's bars! Let me put a track of this on. Hold on, I ain't gonna lie, hold on. How do I pause this shit? I'm about 7 ads. Man, you gotta sub up! Hey, shit, he not sub, but he gifted subs. I'll wait for you to get back, brother. Oh. Oh! Oh! I've been too busy gifting. Yeah, sub up, bruh, so you don't get hit with ads. It's only $5.99 plus tax, which is $6.13, I think. Y'all sub up. How y'all liking this shit so far? I ain't gonna lie. This is as much reading as I did in high school. I ain't gonna lie to you. $7.99. $7.99 for what? Why is my gift for real? $7.99 a month. What? Damn! What happened to $5.99? Twitch, go back to $5.99. You trying to rob people and shit. Damn. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sub up, brother. At least I'm gifting, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. I just want you to be here while we do this. Alright, let me continue reading. She said, the way you go through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out the bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away any day? Oh, damn, bars! I look above. The sky is blue. It's a streaker, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Bam! Bars! Bars! Ziori, this is just a guess, but do you wait until the morning to write this? No. I just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or a question or a no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out not nice, or should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yes. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write this poem, the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh shit, I didn't even... Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, not cute. It's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Bitch, go ahead, smack me. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Damn! Why'd you just roast the human race like that? Yeah, I told you that you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah, hey, that's facts. Your shit, they hit hard. Like in the poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I've decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simply writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end of the day, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Yuri, what's good? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish the reading. Oh? Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. What the fuck's that mean, Yuri? I guess that made it made me after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. What the fuck? Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to a new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Well, what were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And I've been through that myself and I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is the writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form and fit the two together. The end result is that they both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with the practice and learning by example and trying new things. Also, I hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Hey, she's trying to snitch. She's trying to say something. I think she was trying to say some crazy shit. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles genuinely as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, it's this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. I can't read cursive, man. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickling blue-green. What word is that? Blue-green of the what the fuck is that word? Blue-green hue of the future. Okay. I bathe clammy breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Calm? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I have such a terrible handwriting. You do. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was thinking that. Say what I'm thinking. That shit was just, you should have just wrote it and the other way. Don't write it like that no more. But it took you a long time to read it. Yeah, it did. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I did not think that at all, though. Also, I like the poem. I did not like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Well, don't. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. What's that mean? Dude, I'm telling you, bro. They're fucking freaks. They're fucking killers. Something is wrong with this game, and we're gonna get to it. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, this shit isn't like this fully. Something easily to guess. Something easy to digest, I suppose. What does that mean? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jesse. Really. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Man, shut up. No, I didn't. I was trying to read it. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of their past. Sorry, chat, my fault. Hold on. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, as soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it that way. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my meteoric writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sori and Monica are happily chatting. I said chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're grinning, exchanging a sheet of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read it in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbol of the symbolism of or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. What the fuck? Oh, how can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, do I have a couple suggestions? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Siori liked it. Jesse did too. So based on that, I'll give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Jesus Christ. Which I haven't yet. And Jesse liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Why you throw me under the bus like that? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Damn. Damn. That's not what I. You're a stand-up as well. Oh, they about to fade. Maybe you're just jealous that Jesse appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would literally go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ew. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one.
Yeah, you like that?
I wasn't the one who's magically grew his size bigger as soon as Jesse started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Jesse, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effectively, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? This meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. She's speaking facts though. I don't know why she's spitting. Help me explain that to her, Jesse. Wait, there is a reason why we have so deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to conveyingly complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jesse? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? Facts! What does this got to do with me? Not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Natasha, whoa. Natsuki or Yuri? I ain't gonna lie. Natsuki's kind of spitting facts, but Yuri is too. So, hey, yo, chat, let's flip a coin. Let's flip a coin. We need a coin. Oh, shit! I dropped my controller. I thought I was gonna pick one. Alright, let's flip a coin. You got a coin on you? I think I got a coin. Oh, yeah, I got a coin over here. Alright, we're gonna make our choices off flip coins. That's what we're doing. Alright. And I'm not gonna cheat either. Alright. Heads for Yuri. Tails for Natsuki. Alright? It's heads. It's for Yuri. So we're gonna go with Yuri. Okay? Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Facts? Facts? You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Okay. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into that, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Hey, that's facts. Hey, we did alright. It's not like we said anything bad. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. It was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki punches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning to, she snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. Fuck! Hey, man. I wasn't trying to be biased, but... On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I grimly approach her and sit adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it well as anyone else could. You handled... Okay. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Jesse. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. On that one thing you said, Natsuki said about you, you know. I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Nothing else for me than one person, okay? Yeah. God damn. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Jesse, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the exact same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, means I could at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Jesse, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. He sorry beams at me. It truly has been a while since Yuri and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yuri, what what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't have to hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Jesse, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? What? What the fuck is it? What did I say? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pressed Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. I'm just gonna pick some crazy shit. I'm thinking like sad shit type shit. Alright, man. Let's see what our poem is now, bro. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting today already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here, and over the past couple days, entering the club room, usual scene greets me. Hi, Jesse. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What's that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down. The contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Aha! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. You had enough money. If you had enough money in the first place, you wouldn't have bought a snack before coming into the classroom. So you either not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Yo, I'm Mr. Krabs. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so the only leaves that one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Haha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Jesse to lend me some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mysterious little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun inside of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have to come in if I weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and stumbles onto the desk. Damn! Yeah! Ow! What was that? A cookie? I don't know if it's a giant cookie wrapped in a plastic. Sayori glances around. Is it a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution? Actually, though, that one almost worked. Ha 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 ha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction on. Well, ha ha ha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears it open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hee. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, do you think I gave you that? Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Hee. Saori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and to nudge Saori off of her. Saori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful of Saori struts away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. You're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Saori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had to do something today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Probably has more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica shows the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Well, held you up anyway. My last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ha. That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't worried you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just stared recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You shouldn't play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay. That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I will lay you down, Jesse. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I miss anything? Did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Saori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki won't know complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Saori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Jesse. Really comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? For what? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna go make some posters and stuff. I need you to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Jesse to get some supplies? There's no need to trouble yourselves. I'd be happy to go with him. Yo! What the fuck? Oh, but I wanted to go. I'm fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hey, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you could find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Jesse? Yeah, let's go. I thought it was gonna make me choose. Saori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Saori, hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Saori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Saori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Hee. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Jesse, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines out of a poem like that between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist them, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. To what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the one hope prosperous feel before me. It's but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you walk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ah, I know. It's just meant that is a pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Aha! Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Aha, I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Jesse, the classroom's over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Yori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventure with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what I have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls up a box of crayons from the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colors names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. Still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least moving aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Kaya! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls into the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Easy, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let's see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab... You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly realizes her hand from her forehead and gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow, sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump's starting to form as well. That's gonna swell up. I should try to find you some ice. Jesse, where would you even find ice around this time? I guess spilled drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Haha, what are you saying? I'll be back, okay? Okay. I put Sayori on the shoulder and run out of the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. And in just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did it hit you in your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Jesse, it kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, you used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. And I'd fall to scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. And you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Jesse, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. Yeah, we hood! I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Why I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really, maybe you're right, Jesse. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? I'm honest to myself. There's no telling where we'll end up for college out or after all that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't image you ever changing, so my hopes are high. Or up. I'm so happy. Sarah has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Well, we remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga, this shit's getting like, I don't know, bruh. This got me like, but I'm gonna trust you, bro. It makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sorry, hops to her feet. Aha. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh, well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs, trying to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Oh, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead? She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into a shelf. Well, anyway, we were able to find everything we needed. I have it right. Sorry, friend glances around himself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Aha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Jesse. Well, Sayori, I tried to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. I mean, in any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making all the crayon boxes closed tightly, I returned to my seat. Oh my fucking god! Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Jesse. Your skills are already improving. Really. Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. It's just, I'm happy to inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. If you make it past the festival and still aren't into it, I get it, but I think your opinion will change by then. Alright. I'm into it. I'm into it. It's just like, what I'm expecting may not what I'm expecting. So it's like, I don't know. This is... I've never read for this long ever in life. This is the longest time I've ever read in my life. I don't read. I'm not a reader, even though I'm alright at it. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see in here. That one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example for that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This poem you wrote today. Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh, fuck, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the certain consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was a symptom. The bread, my hunger, curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon incites its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glisters in the eye of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm mentally projecting my emotions onto the newest satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement and rush of blood. Classic conditions. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring this one than yesterday. I can sense that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Oh God, I don't know what this shit's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it felt for me and to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's the more sort of things I'm usually forced to keep myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me? Don't you have anything like that, Jesse? Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other and our individuals, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Jesse, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. And I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. I can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so no way. I'm not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about... Ooh. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings than I can do myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand, Sai. You'll never understand when I'm trying to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I passed Sayori on the head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Jesse, will you give me your poem? I want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when you go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pencil she dropped. Being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk besides her to support herself, me shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Haha, let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grabbed Sayori's arm and helped her sit at her desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Please don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop my scallop like the lid off a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little ball of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and four fingers and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Ooh, bars! And I put the bottles on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in the bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Now comes a bottle to save the day. Ooh, bars! Night after night, more dreams. Finding after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Alright, my fault. I blow dust off my bottles caps. It doesn't feel like... Oh, damn! That's bars! I follow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like my time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locker and front door. Bars. Finally all done. I opened up and come in my friends, and they come in such a hurry. They don't want my bottles that much. I friendly pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in my shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends and for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Interesting. Fucking hey, holy shit. Chat, this is the longest time I ever read in my life. Holy fuck, bro. Sayori, did you write this? Did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Think too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, I always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is the one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes, it makes it hard for me to pessimistic. Hey again, Jesse. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy with your applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You'll never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Aha, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably, but you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. It's not like I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want me to read your poem now? Like the way this one turned out. Hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me, the colors won't... Yeah, see, short, this is good. Save me, the colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless... What? Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violently getting waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, shine, cosine, tangent, like, bro, I'm not the best fucking reader, alright? Like, dude. Cacophony? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ahaha, I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's like almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines are really short. It makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract, physical, and expressive of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's the Monix writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh shit. Yeah, let me save. Thank you for telling me that. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling me to save my game. I almost fucking forgot. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew what? Oh, anything isn't a train wreck. I'll take it as a win. I guess the feeling you're probably most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe there was a compliant? I don't know. Glad to see someone recognizes my experiment. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki's completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Oh, you think so? Well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you really never struck me as her type. Hold on. But you really... Okay, never struck me as her type. Nay, nay, nay. What's that mean? You really struck me as her type. She already has a type of all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so ear fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Damn. It's like she dragging around. Oh, okay. It's just like she's dragging around a dead weight. You know, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. What is it? I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, rickety, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing voice. I heard singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang with chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I know... Fuck, I forgot what I said. Sometimes you can't explain complicated issues with much simpler analogs, and it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like anyone who agree that subjects from this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks of my... That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has to be kind of weird or hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you are afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you. Think... Oh, sorry. Alright. Something that you're afraid of if people finding out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But then it just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. They think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Did you say Yuri? Hold on. My fault, chat. Hold on. Yeah. She said her poem was about unusual hobbies of her. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people should make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that. She has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or something, or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way, you put it sounds like she's learning her lessons. Well, I would say so. Even her writing style is really different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think they're not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Hey everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit in front of the classroom. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? They won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But that's the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up reciting poems too. Sorry, putting all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of us time. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster holds it up for the see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Oh well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of the group of people like that. I agree with Mitsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Mitsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think should give it our best. We're the only responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who will perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't wait. Do you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Mitsuki remains silent. Rory looks weird. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been really trying really hard to get those new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over it. Fuck! Alright. View. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's it, everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours, and we're going to practice reciting in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to specific poems she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. On the phone is the way they fly. Monica begins to recite the poem. Her clear, confident voices fill the room. More than that, her reflection is pristine. She knows exactly what to apply emotion behind each line recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before or simply a natural? A glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. I was just hoping to see it set a good example. Are you ready to go next? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri catches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down as she walks up to the podium. This is a poem called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Yuri, you can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakens as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refuses to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her bugs. Her curving words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is a little twists and turns and structures that she's I don't know what it says, man. Indicates with perfect timing. This must be rare glimpses into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances over at her, around her, as if she's wondering even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after and to give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We got caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This is called my meadow. Sorry if I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so you come. I see. Okay, then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much of it. The hearing it comes, Sayori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Jesse liked it. I guess that's a good sign. That doesn't even mean it came out nicely, Sayori. That atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. And it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where they're sort of gentle and delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Jesse. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jesse lower everyone's standards before I go where I have to do with it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well go and get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward, I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. No, don't worry about it as much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called "Why Are You All Looking at Me?" Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called "Jump." Lucy takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like bounce up and down and give life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs and puffs back in her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine, me too. Well, it's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. And yeah, no, probably. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find some enthusiasm as Shiori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Shiori? Yup. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? You guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Justin. You don't have to say anything. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Siri once more. Even through it's only been a few days, a lot of things have changed already. But today, your Shiori is being a little quieter than usual walk away. Hey, Shiori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ain't no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to it. I mean, Shiori fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of pushing me on the spot here. Putting me on the spot here. Hee. Well, how do I answer this? Alright, quarter flip time. You wake up, you fucking get some. You wake the fuck up with this shit. Hold on. Alright, flip coin. Heads for Yuri, tails for Sayori. Heads for... Did I say heads for Yuri, right? Why does that gotta make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That was nothing to do with the what I said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even a point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I like to just think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in the time. Fuck. Oh, shit. Alright, man. Oh my god, bro. Oh man. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have been. I ain't gonna lie, brother. We gonna get to that shit in a later day, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting fucking tired. I've been reading for so goddamn long. You. Yeah, you. You right there. You. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the outro. And you're probably wondering, what's this right here? It's the glorious team / group / content creator group / whatever you want to fucking call it. This is my team right here. This is my baby. Loyalty over everything. If you want to join today, leave a comment. You want to even want to be a part of anything we want to do, gaming, anything. If you need a place to go and you need a place to lay low, to game, to goof off, to whatever. You're a content creator? Slide through. Let me put you on to some amazing people in my group. Shout out Bloody, shout out Kyle, shout out Dylan, shout out Gordo, shout out Charming. Shout out all them motherfuckers. They the goats. We next up. And click on this video right here. Somewhere around here too. It's somewhere right here. Click on the next vid. Click on it. Until then, I'm gonna catch y'all, bro. Not yet.